Hello, it's Big Cheds, and we're back with another daily education video on my YouTube channel at Cheds Trading. Make sure to check me out on Twitter at Big Cheds, and of course, I'm a founding analyst at Bitcoin Live. This is a brief selection from my book, The Trading Journal, which is available on Amazon right now. We're going to talk about emotional mindfulness. Are you feeling invincible or cocky? If you're on a surefire winning streak, then one easy way to derail that train is to become overconfident. After a big win or a few smaller wins in a row, we start to convince ourselves that we finally figured it out. We have mastered the skill of trading, and now we can just print money whenever we want. When you start to get overconfident, you let your guard down and you become sloppy. The careful actions that you took beforehand to mitigate your risk, to define your risk, and to plan carefully have gone out the window because now you're on a winning streak. You gotta be really, really careful if you're on a winning streak. Don't get too confident. It's gonna derail that train. When you find yourself on a long winning streak, it's easy to get cocky and to forget what got you there. Strict adherence to trading rules. Discipline, folks. Overconfidence will make you sloppy. So there's this strange thing that happens after a big win. You're now convinced that you cannot lose. And that leads you to risking more money, more funds than you normally would with a trade. Some part of you now thinks that this is money you can lose as you just won it. It's expendable money. This is a big mistake, folks, because the next thing is you find yourself in a tough spot and you end up registering a huge loss right after that big win. And it's true because the biggest losses come often after the biggest wins. Be especially careful, be mindful if you're on a hot streak. It's not about the big wins and losses, but those small gains along the way that form the foundation of your trading strategy. You don't need to keep hitting these home runs as long as you're registering a series of smaller victories, one at a time. Discipline, patience, and a methodological approach will win out in the long run. You need to protect your bankroll, and that should be the top priority as you make each decision with the goal of surviving for the long run. So be very careful that confidence, this cockiness can get you in a lot of trouble. Make sure that you stick to your rules. Folks, this is part of the daily education series on my YouTube channel at Cheds Trading. Make sure you've checked me out on Twitter at Big Cheds rather, and of course on Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst with my twice a week full market report. This was a selection from my fourth book, The Trading Journal. Folks, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Big Cheds out.